This is the ABQ Business Podcast with your host, Jason Rigby. Each week we'll interview visionary business leaders to inspire the creative power and spirit that's in every entrepreneur. Discussing strengths, weaknesses, strategies, systems, and the problems we can all solve together for a new future for local small business.
Well, guys, it's been over a year since the pandemic hit. A lot of you have experienced a lot of change, and that's what I want to talk about just real quick today. I know I've talked to a lot of people, and they're like, you know what? I've kind of become a little bit more introverted. And I don't know, if that's wrong or if that's right, but I want to ask you something. How do you feel deep down inside on a spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional side? And I've shared with this before. I usually will rate those 1 to 10 real quick, and when I get up in the morning, I have a sheet of paper and it's 1 to 10. How do I feel mentally? 1 to 10, where am I at? Some of you had been doing so many tasks, projects, productivity, that you got to the point to where you didn't even know who you were. You didn't take time for yourself. You didn't put yourself first. You were just constantly running around, pretending like you were an extrovert, when actually you were an introvert. And COVID helped you realize that. So if you're happy and you enjoy staying home, if you like to get your groceries delivered and you don't want to go to the grocery store, it's totally fine. If you're happy reading a book and relaxing or watching that Netflix series and you're productive and you can work, it's fine. I don't understand why we think that we have to fit a mold in everything that we do in our lives. Because there's only one thing that matters, and that is you being the best version of yourself. And what that looks like just for you. It is okay. If you let people down, that's their problem, not yours. We have got to start putting ourselves first in the things that we do. And I've said this before, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, if you're at a 10 in all of those, how do you think the relationships around you is going to be? If you prefer Zoom over going into the office and your work allows that, then do that. If you can work 2 or 3 days at home and you don't have to deal with people in the office because they drain you, because people drain you, then stay at home and work. Go into the office every once in a while when you feel that need to socialize. We don't have to be so go, 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 go all the time, running around and doing the rat race until we die. Some of us could take less pay. Some of us could have a new job. What does your happiness look like for you specifically? And this is going to be a short podcast today, but I want you to understand this, and I want you to get this. I want you to meditate on this, to think about this. What makes you a 10 in those areas in your life? Because that is the direction that you need to head into. That is the direction that you need to take your life. Be bold, be courageous, and be you.
Thank you for joining us on the Albuquerque Business Podcast. And thanks to our sponsor, RigbyDigital.com. Make sure to subscribe and share. And go to abqpodcast.com. Get show notes, resources, and links to everything we talked about today to help you navigate your journey as an entrepreneur and business owner.